Hello everybody, welcome back to more Enter the Gungeon Lich Streaks. Let's roll our die. Okay, we convict now. We are on a streak of 131. 131 days, basically days in a row, effectively, where we continually Groundhog Day ruin the Lich's life, if you can even call what he has a life anymore. The poor man, I'm starting to feel bad for him. Who's the real villain in this story, you know? The man who's just, I don't even know the lore. I don't know the lore. What is the Lich doing that's so bad? Is he just, I have no idea. I honestly, I should probably know. But this far in, I don't really know what the Lich is doing wrong. I mean, we keep killing him 131 times in a row, you know? That strikes me as a bit excessive. However, he keeps on spawning back. What is this weird time vortex thing? I'm sure there's gotta be something, you know? You know what? I'll look into the lore at some point soon here, and we'll talk about it. Because, you know, this far in, 500, 600, whatever the hell we are even at now for hours, I don't know. We should maybe, figure it out. It seems like it might be some interesting way to think about some things. You know, look at the game in a perspective I haven't looked at it in before. We got ourselves our boss. We could fight it right away, get ourselves that guaranteed gun. Convict, I feel, does need it. Need it a little bit less than the other characters. I was not paying enough attention to that guy. Yeah, I think Convict needs it a little bit less than the other characters. Just because, you know, we start with something useful enough. You know, inherently Convict and Hunter. You know, they probably need a little less. Is it really one of them days? Meat Bun heals a full heart. I mean, okay, we got the Vampire and Meat Bun here, so we could Vampire like crazy. Then we could Meat Bun. That seems interesting, because Meat Bun does heal you for a full heart as well. You know. We can definitely take advantage of that. So not getting hit is going to be quite important. Yeah, quite important. Not as important as it will be after we get the after we get the Meat Bun, but still. The way I always see Meat Bun is it's great, double damage, it's wild, it's awesome. But if it can get you really far without, you know, if the extra damage can keep you from taking a lot of stupid hits, you know, because you, are playing a little bit more intentionally, you're, you know, maybe you deal damage so much faster that the enemies are just on the screen less time, you know, less time you have to dodge. Okay. It's interesting, you know? Airstrike, you say? I say airstrike. Airstrike is quite a bit better than napalm strike. Okay. We doing it. We doing it now, even. We want that battery bullet, too. Alright, we should probably stop just in case I'm wrong about the Meat Bun giving you that health. Okay, I'm not wrong. 1 battery bullets as well. Yeah, I don't know if it counts as a hit. I just don't really want to chance it. Let's fight the boss. Hopefully we're good. Electro Bees. Doing some pretty solid BPS. I'm really stressed out already. It's what this stinking Meat Bun does to you. Honestly, this might be better. No, I don't think so. I think the bees are doing good. Let's just make sure we use our blanks as they, you know, seem wise. Right there. Good deal. It did take our entire beehive. Explosive rounds? Synergy where? With the... I've never had this synergy. Let's open up the Reto scale, retoscale.com. Because every time I say it, somebody asks what a redo scale is. Let's check the airstrike here. Notes, okay. It will cover a massive area, the airstrike. Okay, that's good to know. That's interesting. Let's do a little check in here on the sides again. And then I'm pretty sure we did check here already as well. It was up there. I kind of thought so. Oh. That's good stuff right there. Yeah, I mean, the big question is, does the vampire get rid of meat bun? I don't think so, because it's not technically a hit. But we're not going to chance that. So. Hexagon is great. Beehive, I'm really into it because we don't really have to aim. Hopefully that's not something we have to mess with. Alright, well. Did that work because of the explosion or something? Not like this. Not like this. Okay. Put it in the bank just in case. Don't want to get hit. Please don't get hit. So this should be doing some pretty wild damage. Alright. Oh, I'm stressed. Alright. Doctor said keep the heart rate down. What do? Do a lich streak. It's all good. We can take it. I mean, yeah, this is definitely killing it for damage. I mean, it's really early on. Who one-shots that? Okay, I was gonna say. That would be wild. Like, it's a really good gun. But I think it was nerfed at some point for its damage. Because the fact that it you know, can chickify really easily. And it does good damage. All of that at the same time. It's a little much. A little much, don't you think? Explosive bees. That is a big radius. You're not wrong. Okay, I can't put it away. I have to use it. That's a very large radius. I like it. It could maybe cause a problem if I'm not careful. I know I don't have to roll over that. It's just like a little bit of reflex. You know what? Let's fight this while we definitely have our business. Okay, these bees are going to stick around, right? No, they're not. Okay. Definitely hitting that DPS cap with the bees and this. Okay. That was a little suspect. It covers a big area horizontally, but it doesn't do much more. Oh my god. Oh my god. She really went wild there. It takes so long because it goes like from top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom, instead of just going like all horizontal. You gotta be kidding me! This is nuts. That is crazy damage. As if it matters, now we're like gonna really one-shot everything. Oh, be careful though. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, that's probably enough, you know? That's probably enough to one-shot anything we could run into. But we should just, like, let's just be realistic to myself and not do it on the fly. We're gonna get ourselves hit if we rad gun on the fly. Like, do it in between rooms. Shoot. What the hell? What the hell is this thing? What the hell is this thing? What does it do? What? I've never seen that. Let me just check the weird egg wiki page real quick. It's not showing up. What? Weird egg Gungeon. Come on. What the hell? Does it... Okay. Using the egg, dropping and shooting it will break the egg, either spawning... Okay. Either spawns a random item or gun, or spawning a harmless slug-like yolk creature that follows the player around until they kill it. The player will only receive an item or a gun after carrying the egg through a certain amount of floors. So it's just a harmless yolk. I don't like the way he was looking at me. I've never actually done that before. I've never shot the egg. Good to know. Good to know. That is adorable. I've never seen that. Dang game keeps surprising you. Give me a mini boss. I think we could one-shot him. Whack rad.
Cool.
Okay, noise whack rad. God, and the explosions on top of everything. This run is stupid strong. I'm just not gonna chance it. I don't wanna. We have meat bun. Why would we chance anything like that? Mimic. 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 Not a mimic. Alright, we're out of here. Let's check this again. We could get the Mac 10, but I'm not gonna. Let's go. Moving on. Okay, so we can, I think we can just keep rocking this. Just keep rocking it slowly, though. Like, I'm just, if the room's still going on and we, like, have to reload, I think we just, like, switch guns. Oh, my God. That almost, like, full cheesed me. Like, if we get some amount of, wow, some amount of damage ups at this point, I think we could one-shot a boss. Like, I think it could happen. If it was going to happen any run, it would be this one. Yeah, I don't know. I thought this synergy was really cool, but it seems like a little bit of the benefit of what I would think it would be is lost by the fact that it takes so long to traverse the distance. Okay, wow. That was terrifying. I usually use it as a defensive item. And that kind of... You are a tough cookie. Kind of makes it a little bit harder to use it that way. A bad taste in my mouth. Wow. I actually forgot that those guys even do damage. I guess the electric ones do damage, don't they? Is that the deal? Oh, boy. At least we have, like, here's the thing. Stress is over now. It's all good. What did Meat Bun do for us? Nothing really. Like, maybe we took less damage because of it. Maybe. But I don't even know. Who cares? It's all good. It's all done. This run is wild anyways. Meat Bun was just like an extra. Just an extra thing. Oh. Oh. Hey. I really do wish we would have found a mini-boss, though, because I feel like we could have one-shot bopped them. And with some damage ups, we maybe could have one-shot bopped the boss. Like, through the damage cap. Not, like, super likely, but possible. I love the explosive bees, though. Mustache. Not great. This is a collection of items I don't care about. Whoa. Anyway. You know what? Now that the stress is gone, I feel like we could probably answer some questions from the Discord. Link in the description. What? You know what? I've been asked this, but I have not been asked this with the follow-up. What is your favorite game of all time and why? You know, like, yeah, I've been asked that, and I've answered Paper Mario. I've never talked about why. Because I love that game. Like, I say that game because I really do see. I'm talking about 2 games. I'm not talking about any of the other ones. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Super Paper Mario is acceptable, and in fact, it is maybe has the best story. But just I love Paper Mario, and the reason is, you know, the writing is quite solid. Like, and it's funny. It's an introduction of Mario in an RPG universe, but like in a way that I find like more colorful and approachable than most of the Mario and Luigi games. Though those are really good as well. I love the partner system. Yeah, I love the partner system. The combat is easy enough, you know, with depth if you want it. Stuff like that. There's active combat. Whoop. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, the story is like, you know, the story's fine. Like, it's fine. It's as complicated as I really need it to be. You know, it doesn't need to be complicated. But yeah, Super Paper Mario does have a better story, I think. And the only things I like about Sticker Star is the soundtrack. The only thing I like about Color Splash is the visuals. The visuals and the writing is good in Color Splash. And I don't know. I don't remember the soundtrack. Maybe the soundtrack's good too. Boop, boop. But yeah, the only thing that Sticker Star does the best is probably the soundtrack. Ooh. Anyway, thank you for asking the why part. I never answer why. But there you go. There's the why. All right, we switching now, boys. Where we swapping, boys? The bees are doing some serious work. I think the explosive shots with the bees are actually killing it. Like, I know I underrate the beehive naturally. Like, I don't ever, like, I never get excited about it, but its DPS is solid. Like, it's not bad. It's really not bad. Is there another key here that I didn't buy yet? There is. It's, like, really not bad, but when you add something into the mix, like, yeah, we take those. We take those. Like, explosive rounds, it really does pop off, I feel. But, D-Jomans. DJ Oemans or D-Jomans? I don't know. Is the person who asked that question. Someone also, I mean, he also put in, what is your least favorite game? You know, that's one that I really never think about. I don't know, like, and there's especially a difference between least favorite and one that I think is, like, the worst. Because one of the most confusing experiences I've ever had in my life was playing Pets Cats 2 on my second channel that you should go check out because we're probably gonna start it back up on Valentine's Day or something like that. Couch couple with my girlfriend. We played Pets Cats 2, and while it's maybe like the most confusing experience I've ever had in my life with a video game, I would not say it's my least favorite, because it is a game where, because the Pets franchise has historically just been like a like a take care of a pet. You know, like take care of your pet. Bada bing, bada boom. There's it. But what is Pets Cats 2, you ask? It is a story about a wizard dog. Like, he gets imprisoned, and then there's this magic hat, and then he gets a lot of magical powers and takes over, like, the world. And I was just blown away, because I thought Pets Cats 2 was just gonna be about taking care of your cat, but no, it's like a full-on adventure game with bizarre writing and a bunch of animals and clothes. And I would never say that is my least favorite game, because in a way, I got more value from that than I did from, like, you know, a game that's just like okay, but never really thought about it. Like, worst game. I don't know, like, I never really think like that. Like, I'm sure there's games that there's definitely games I just don't care about. Whoop. But, I don't know. Like, it doesn't stick in my head very much. Like, a game that's really bad. It doesn't stick around, because I'm always a little bit fond of terrible game, like quote unquote terrible games. The Bachelor video game is horrible. Maybe I'll say that one. That one may be irredeemably bad. Maybe the Bachelor video game. It's so bad. But even so, it's outrageous. It's outrageous because oh man, like. Because if you're unfamiliar with the TV show The Bachelor, which is what it's based off of, it's like a bizarro world dating show where all the women are competing for one man's love. But the video game version is like a Mario Party, like a garbage Mario Party, where the girls, to compete for his love, they have to like do puzzles and stuff like that. Like for this psychopath jigsaw bachelor. Like, this is how you will get my love. You must ice skate, which in this game means pressing a bunch of tiles in the right order for my love. You know, like, it has nothing to do with, like, you would think that game would be like a like a dating simulator. And it could work. It could work. But no. It is just a terrifying experience. We also played that one on Couch Couple. You can check that out too. It is bizarre. I mean, I think this is better. Sorry, I think Lead Skin is better, but I'm going to ditch it because we don't ditch synergies. We don't ditch new synergies. That's just not my style. We've seen Potion of Lead Skin bagillion times. Good morning. We charged the weapon on him. He must feel bad about that. Anyway, we should probably get Turkey. I think it'd be a wise choice. What the hell? Was that bigger than normal? Is it scale based off the room or something? Why am I using the Magnum even? No good reason. Oh! Oh! I guess it makes sense against these guys because they're useless garbage. I mean, I don't know. Like, what? Back on the bad games thing. I think there's the place that truly games that I would truly call bad. The place where they exist is in mobile games. Like, people who are actively, because that's where, and that's how games like The Bachelor came about and stuff like that. They come from predatory practices. Like, they come from people, they're targeting people who don't know what, you know, they would want. Like, what is a good video game, you know? And to an extent, like, where's the harm then, you know? Like, if they don't know they want this and they're fine with it, great. But no, like, there's predatory practices like Hello Kitty cruisers or Nickelodeon kart racers, stuff like that. Those are made so that, like, grandparents get them. And they're, like, they last, the games are, like, full price. They last, like, 2 hours, and they're actively garbage, you know? Like, that's something else. Oh, my God. I got distracted by Hello Kitty cruisers. Again! So, I don't know. I would say the only time I would say a game are bad is if it seems like it... I'm just... God, stop talking for a second so we can play the video game. I mean, I hate this boss, but I shouldn't be getting hit this much. Predatory practices. Like that, where they know they're not making a good game. You know? Or like 90% of the people on the team know they're not making a good game, and there's just like a couple people on the team who care, you know. That's a bummer. Like where you just make it and the game just doesn't really function, you know. It doesn't really function the way that it intends to, even, you know. That's when I'm like, okay, that sucks. That's a little bit manipulative. You're preying on really young kids, you know, like, so that these people can churn out more games that are really, really bad, you know, just because they sell. And that's why I'm really glad that there has been a huge decline in licensed games that don't try. Like, that is one thing. It seems like maybe the Wii was the last time where... Yeah, and I know they exist, but they do seem like they mostly shifted to mobile. Which, we don't talk about mobile. Like, mobile, there's like 6 good mobile games at any point in time. Let's just leave. I know that's gonna upset some people. That's not even true. I just... Downwell's a good mobile game. Like, a lot of, I don't know. Reigns is a good mobile game. I don't know. Just games that prey on Skinnerbox techniques and real world money and Skinnerbox techniques. Ooh, like, if World of Warcraft or Diablo, you had to pay every time you wanted to do a dungeon or something, that'd be predatory. And that's kind of, in a way, what some of those games are doing. I don't like that. Ooh. If anybody knows, no, you cannot put the rad gun back in your pocket and then take it out, and then it's at full. And you can do it, but you get a big damage decrease. Just for anybody who doesn't know that, it will reset back to normal, like the normal damage it's supposed to be at, if you perfect another nice. Ooh, baby. There's a lot of, like, fun items being presented to us today. I like it. That was really good. And by good, I mean lucky. We take those. Okay, we don't take that. What am I thinking? But yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is the Rito Does Games podcast. I keep getting hit. Like, I swear that I'm paying attention. It's just one of those runs where I think everything is going too well. Like, we need a little bit of unsurety in our life right now, so that I start playing well again. That was not bad. I mean, all things considered, we shouldn't have put ourselves in the corner to begin with, but yeah. I don't know. It's... But, like, should moral ethics have anything to do with determining if something is a good video game? I feel like is a constant question that people have, you know, nowadays. Like, if a game is amazing, but the skins cost too much, does that matter? Like, does that make it a bad game? Like, if the game is amazing, but you have to pay 30 extra bucks to play the same maps as everybody else, like, then you effectively have to judge it not as like a $60 game, but as a $90 game. And price tag is another thing. Does that matter? Like, does that determine if a game is good? Like, I am outrageously against, like, a trend that seems like it is on its way out. Like, the past 4-ish years, it seems like games just so desperately are trying to justify AAA games are so desperately trying to justify their price tag strictly with hours played, which is not my jam, let me tell you. Not my jam. I'd say, like, it should not be hours played. It should be hours valued, you know, like, because that otherwise it just, because I had so much fun, like, last year, like, I don't know, what games did I like recently? Like, I've mostly been, if I finish a game, I cannot tell you the last time I finished a game that is over, like, 14 hours. Like, the games I've played recently that I've been so into, like, the only one that I can think of recent years is, like, Hollow Knight. But, like, I played Donut County. I liked it. That one was really short. I played Cuphead's quite short, all things considered. I like that one a lot. I don't know. Like, I played Night in the Woods. That one was pretty dang good. Like, just of recent, like, those are the games that I finish. Minute was amazing, and really quite short, like really short. But I value it. You know, I finished it and I value it. I got their entire experience. Like, I don't know. All right, what are we doing here? How much? 104. I want keys, for God's sake. $2.5. Get this. And steal Yellow Chamber. We could also steal irradiated lead for the fun of it. Let's just do that. All good. So we got ourselves the for basically the same amount of curse, right? Because we got 2.5. I'm trying to think. We got it for a discount. We got it for a discount, and I think a curse discount as well. Can't remember. I don't remember if I think Yellow Chamber is a two curse. Oops. 2 curse item. And we stole it for 1 curse. No, I think we basically decided that we wanted to pay a little extra curse to get it at a little better price. Yes, I know we could have waited around and like juggled it so that we could steal irradiated lead as well. I didn't really feel like doing that. And like I said, we do not drop new synergies if they aren't garbage. It's like, is it an amazing synergy? Not necessarily. But I've never had it before, so I don't intend it. That was a big waste. Don't intend to get rid of it. Anyway, like, what the hell is a good video game? What is a good freaking video game? Gungeon's a pretty good video game. Gungeon's a really quite good video game. What is this? Oh, this is the one where if you stand still. I thought we had 360 no scope for some reason. All right. Probably won't get much use of that, to be honest. Let's get this all stacked up. We'll use it probably once. Aww. Cool, nice rod. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Just slowly poke. Get through this clip as slowly as logically possible for DPS cap reasons. All right, we can try this. If we got it, we would have kept doing it. Now we just go bees. Go bees or go home. This doesn't explode all the shots. That's not great. I mean, it makes sense that they nerfed explosions, but man, do you remember the days pre-AG&D where having an explosive weapon was basically a victory, like exclusively? It's amazing. I wish we had zombie bullets too. I wish we got enough to do that. This is so stressful. Gotta do it slowly. Ah, that stupid DPS cap! We were obviously like, oh my god. All right. We didn't make it staccato enough. We didn't segment it. That's our issue. Ow. Bloops asks favorite fast food and menu items from that fast food. You know what? Big massive props. My entire life, I have always been Taco Bell for life. And I like everybody that says they get like digestive issues. I've never ever. What's wrong with your guys' digestive tracts? I've never had an issue after eating Taco Bell in my entire life. And we gotta go with the good old Crunchwrap Supreme. The banger Crunchwrap Supreme. And it's only half because it has Supreme in it. But my entire life I've liked it, and I think I've mentioned this like 6 videos ago. But I am a vegetarian. I never talk about it because the meme is that vegans and vegetarians talk about it. So I don't want to live with that. But they are a very, very vegetarian friendly place. Like, because you literally every single thing on the menu, just put beans in it instead of beef, and they'll do it for you, and it's amazing. It's outrageous. Like, and now I've liked them. They were my favorite my entire life, but now they're just like the ticket, you know. But Taco John's has potato olays, and those are killer as well. If I'm like, oh my god, I thought this was for sure the path. If I'm feeling like, whoa! Sorry, kitty. Didn't mean to invade your personal space. If I'm feeling outraged, like the 2 days last year where I was like, actually went to get fast food, because I rarely actually go. There's a Taco Bell and Taco John's right by each other. I go to both. I get the tacos from Taco Bell, and I get the potato olays from Taco John's. The end. But basically, for anybody who doesn't have a Taco John's, I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's a national thing in the U.S., and I definitely don't think it's a like outside of the country kind of thing. They're basically like really, really fried tiny tater tots so that the entire thing is the crispy part of the tater tot. The entire thing is the crispy part. None of that garbage potatoes that it's made out of. It's all just deep fried. It's amazing. It's so dang good. All right. Anyway, Yeah, that's, thanks for asking, bloops. Bloops. When I, you know, just because people are probably interested as well. When I did eat meat, though, maybe I would have to go with... Here's the thing, like, I definitely, like, I'm not that anti-meat. Like, I tried KFC's Double Down Burger when they had it, and that thing was nuts. It tasted really good, but I felt like I was going to die, like, 3 seconds after. Like, immediately. I had to try it once because, and if you don't know what this is, I'll tell you as well. Because it is stupid that it ever existed. And that is exactly why I had to try it once. And that's, it's 2 deep-fried chicken breasts as the patties, and then a bacon cheeseburger on the freaking inside between those patties. Who thought that was okay? It did taste amazing, but also, like I said, I was couch-ridden for the rest of the entire day after I had that thing. Like, I actually thought that I was melting from the inside out. I remember when I had it. And now I'm a vegetarian. No. They did happen in that order, but there was definitely a lot of in-between moments. But I don't know. That wasn't my favorite. What was I going to say? Maybe the McDonald's chicken selects. I think those were good, weren't they? I don't remember. It's been a long time. Baconator. Baconator and the son of the Baconator. I seriously, like, I never get fast food, though. Like, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that, yeah, if I get fast food, to me, it basically means right now I'm getting Taco Bell, you know? So it's just like, and as good as it is, I don't find myself not able to cook for myself very often. You know, like, it's really easy to make vegetables, you know? Super easy. Like, here's the thing, like, if you have a hard time eating veggies, like, look up, like, how long to cook them correctly. Like, you can make them in the oven, and it takes, like, no time at all. And you just gotta learn what to put on it to be in the beginning. Like, here's the thing. Veggies with butter, better than no veggies at all, so. Just learn the cooking times and the temperatures for your oven and stuff like that, and then it's just like, it becomes easier than getting in your car and driving somewhere, you know? That's the ticket. That's where you need to get to. You need to make it easier than going to get, you know, drive-through food. Like, get a veggie, don't even need to cut up. Like, hell, just put some full freaking broccoli in there, some olive oil, salt and pepper. Like, some butter, that's good enough. That's already good enough if you use the right ratios and cook for the right temperature, you know? Ooh, baby. Feeling feisty, making an Asian cuisine, some sort. There's a billion options then, you know? We're really not talking about Gungeon today, are we? We started off, like, this run was exclusively Gungeon talk until we lost Meat Bun. Like, that's the thing, is we're all good. Like, this run is a easy peasy joke, to be honest. Like, even if we get hit, like, a bunch of times here. Probably not if we get hit a billion. But we got Yellow Chamber, which honestly is like it's like a half gimme, you know? The run's basically free for room clear. And boss clear is really not something we have issues with explosive rounds and everything. We're like a little low on ammo, though. We do have turkey. I've never liked turkey. Ooh. Not the item, the actual food. Oh my god! Take that damage. Oh, maybe we could have, like... Oh, this is not worth it. That's not worth it. We'll try to do it in between. Let's Magnum until we can get close, and then we'll blooper. Yeah, it's just, it's not, this synergy makes it a not very good defensive item. That was pretty clever. It's pretty clever, my dude. All right, rad gun. What is everybody else's favorite fast food? And if you think it's regional or like not in all countries, explain what it is. Comment down below. I'm curious. I'm especially curious about the ones that are not like something I can get here. Like, oh, choose that damage up. Doesn't matter. We're not gonna break the damage cap. Oh. Yeah, it's good enough. Boop, 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 boop. He's so big we can probably hit him with all the shots. Oh, I was really hoping to get that final rad gun off so we could take it to the big boy himself. I think we do a little bit of this action. Can we delete that from existence? That should not be a thing in its current form. This is so dumb. Alright, let's finish him with the knife. Actually, we got some blooper back. One blooper shot. Never mind. Charge shot is just... Charge shot is Duke. I thought it was amazing when I started, when I was a wee lad of Gungeon. I used to think charge shot was good, but it's pretty Duke. Anyway. So far, so fine. Never said that on that run because it was a little bit more than so far, so fine. It was so far, so easy. Really not a problem. Oh my god. But anyway, let's take a look at our items here as we mark off. Whoops. I've reorganized my drawer and I made it so much worse. 132. Let's take a look here and see what items brought us to the, the special 132. Yeah, it was, this run was nuts. Explosive rounds, amazing. Lishy trigger fingers, amazing. Battery bullets, amazing. Ballistic boots is amazing. Turkey's amazing. Wolf is quite good, just as a bonus. Yellow chambers, ridiculous. This run was carried by our passives to the extreme. Oh my god, our passives carry us. So that's going to do it for today. Subscribe for more daily Enter the Gungeon videos. If you have any questions for me you want me to answer in my videos, join my Discord. The link is in the description for that. Thank you, thank you. See you next time.